Alan, considering what happened in the end, that was a good point.
Fantastic point. As I say, but we've dropped 2 points for me because we were well on top there until that mad moment. And again, it seems to be these little moments of madness that's costing them points. And I thought the lads put in a great performance. They were extremely nervous. I think everyone could see that in the ground. 15 minutes, they're not switched on to the corner. I wouldn't mind. We've been really good at set players in the last 2 games. We've done loads of work on them. And you change your personnel for today's game, and unfortunately someone gets a run on them and we're not doing our jobs and we find ourselves 1 down. But I've got to give them lads massive credit because they could have crumbled. The fans could have got on their backs, which they didn't. They stayed with the team, they still believe in them, and the lads worked their socks off and they got the just reward for me.
Will Hatfield scored a spectacular equaliser, didn't he? And we were talking a week or so back about the return of Will, what you wanted to see from him, and he delivered straight away.
Listen, we know what Will's got. He's got that quality, and today you could see him getting back to his best. The midfield today, when someone was in bother, Will's there picking the next ball up and winning the free kicks, and he never got anywhere near enough free kicks what he should have done. He was getting kicked, he was getting pulled and everything, and he never got them for some unknown reason. But again, Will, I thought he was superb again. He's just going to get better. He's going to get stronger. He's extremely annoyed that we haven't come away with the 3 points like everyone else, but I think the fans can see these lads are working extremely hard, and it turns. We know it'll turn. We just can't wait for it to turn because we kind of keep going on like this. It's just unfortunate that we're not picking up the points that I think we deserve.
Second half, we were getting on top, weren't we? We had the chances, Toby Lees, Nella, Jacob Hazel, all had opportunities. but unfortunately, it completely had to change tactics, hadn't it?
We did, but as I say, I thought we'd change the game. I say we knew them would have a go for the 10 minutes here, then we settled down and we were well on top. We created chances. I think the save from their goalkeeper from Morks was unbelievable. I thought it was in all day, and the kids pulled off a wonderful save onto the post. And when these things are going against you at this moment in time, that's what happens. And on another day, that would have went in, and we would have been sitting there with 3 points. But the lads, as I said, you couldn't fault that effort, and I couldn't fault the effort on Tuesday night either. I couldn't fault the effort at Hereford. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a brand new group that's trying to get used to each other and putting things into place, and we're not far away. And as I say, once our luck turns, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Once Jasmine was sent off, it was a matter of game management after that, wasn't it? And an organisation, and that was when the characters came to the fore. I mean, Jake Lawler had a very good game, so did Callum Griffiths.
Jake, winning headers for me, massive, shifting people out the way. Clearances, much, much better. Callum Griffith, best game he's ever had for me. 100%, I've said that to him. If he plays that intensity, he's a very, very good player. And I say, you look at them and you just think, right, see it through. I was just praying for the lads at the end, just see it through, and they deserve it. I thought Jordan Musto dealt well because they've got a hell of a threat on that right-hand side. Jordan Musto and Jas were doing well against them until the mad moment. And I've got no complaints with the sending off. It's a sending off, 100%. You can't argue the fact. I said as soon as it happened, I just couldn't get my head round why. I couldn't get my head round why. There was no need because we were in control. The kid was having a shot. Just come and block the ball. Just come and be big rather than go through. So he'll learn from it. Jas, he's still he's a young kid. He's absolutely devastated in there. He's apologising to the lads and everything. But listen, this is what happens, and it's a team game. He'll help someone out next week or the week after when he's back in the team, and that's the way it is, football. And what I loved today was that group wanted to get something from that game. You could see we could have folded. We could have folded because everything that's gone on recently, but I thought that the desire and that work rate to make sure we got something from that game was superb.
Whenever Danny has to go on to say to Andrew Nelson, everybody gets worried. But happily I've spoken to Nella, and he said he was just tired out.
Just shattered. As I say, there was never a plan for him to play 90 on Tuesday night, but I thought he was superb. I think you can see he's getting there, and today his sharpness, he's winning headers, he's holding the ball up, he's running at people now, and we're getting there with Nella. And I'm really excited watching him at this moment in time. He's not far away at all, and once he gets going, we know what he's capable of.
So a good point. It gives everybody a lift now. It gets us off the dreaded 0, and now we've got to look forward to Alfreton and South Shields next weekend. This is where the strength of the squad's tested, isn't it? 2 games in 3 days.
It is, and unfortunately, if we want to play 3 at the back, we need another centre half because Jas will be suspended for the next 3 games. So it looks as though I'm going to be knocking on someone's door to see if we can bring someone in. If not, then we'll deal with it. But we'll have a good go. I'll have a good look this week and see if there's any available to bring in for a short-term loan while Jas is out. But that's it. The lads show me that commitment. I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine.